Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Yay! It's Tuesday. Thanks for everybody connecting. A lot of beautiful, beautiful people are connecting with us today. Before, I don't have my phone with me because otherwise I'd be making a lot of noise. But this spirit ball was going crazy, and I asked it who it was, and they said it was a stepdad. Not mine, someone else's stepdad was communicating. So if someone has a stepdad, if it's an anniversary or a birthday or something connected to a stepdad, that the ball was lighting up for you, okay? I just thought I'd put that out there for you. A lot of beautiful people. Hi, April. I just did a reading for April, and thank you. Thank you. She said questions answered today. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you. A bunch of other people that are connecting now. I love that. Love that. So I'm going to be talking about Mars and Cancer. And this Mars and Cancer is going to be until May 20th. So about 2 months worth of what I'm talking about. Again, entertainment only. See if it resonates with you. When I'm going to be talking about some of the emotions and things like that. And then I'll do every zodiac sign at the end. Okay. And then I'll tell you about a card that I picked up. People that are following me on TikTok, they'll know what I'm talking about. Okay. First of all, last call. I was going to say last call for alcohol. Remember going out dancing, and they'd always say at the end, at the end of the evening, last call for alcohol. Tells you in the 80s, I did a lot of dancing, 70s and the 80s, going to the clubs. So last call for Brazil. Okay, Brazil. Because remember, it's what, it's like 30 days away or something like that, 29 days away. So I'm looking really, really forward to it. There's just going to be a lot of spiritual awakening, things like that. We've got a couple people that put down payments on, but they didn't connect and they haven't paid the full thing. So we have a Cheryl and we have a Michelle. So come on, we just need to have you connect. We'd love you to come with. Again, if it resonates with you, if you're getting that pull, this could be really, really powerful for you. Okay, if you're like, I just don't want to do the ayahuasca, you don't have to do that. You can do all the other spiritual things that we're doing because we're going to have other spiritual healings and openings there. So there's my thing for it. Love to have you there. Love to have you there. Okay, I'm going to put my glasses on. Also, I'm on TikTok. So Psychic Debbie Griggs 1. Psychic Debbie Griggs 1. I was talking to Diane about the ghost hunting grandmas. A lot of things have been going on there. So she hasn't been posting lately, but hopefully she'll get back into order and start posting again. Okay. So thank you, beautiful people, for connecting. There's a lot of people connecting on there. If you would like to get a reading, I get it that I'm pretty booked until May, and then I have my son's wedding in June, so I'll have 2 weeks off there. So but if you would like to get a reading on my website, psychicdebbie.com, if you'd like to donate, you can go to psychicdebbie.com, or you can even donate here on the button that says donation. So I appreciate that. I'm always appreciative of that. If you can't donate, that's okay. Just comment, share, like, put the bell on. That helps just as much. And I'm very appreciative of all that do that for that. Okay. So I'd love you to share, comment, like, ring that bell, ring that bell, ring the bell, my bell. I don't know if anybody knows that song. Okay, so predictions that came true. Sorry for the shooting. There's the shooting that happened in Tennessee, the tornadoes. Remember I was saying, I mean, I predicted the tornadoes before, and I know you lovely people know that. Okay, and I'm seeing some more tornadoes. Unfortunately, I'm seeing some more tornadoes. Marina said, good morning, Debbie. Thank you for a great reading. It put me in the right directions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do that for you. Scorpio Butterfly, she's singing with me. My bell. Okay, predictions that came true. Some more Walmart stores are closing. I don't know if anybody heard about that because of all this other stuff with the banning of trying to ban TikTok and all that stuff. And my opinion on that is, I don't know, because I feel like if they ban TikTok, it's going to affect our economy. I feel like it's going to affect our elections. It's going to, because the millennials, the younger people that, I don't always have a bunch of younger people here, but they're going to be doing a lot of protesting. It's not going to be good. And I think they're starting to kind of realizing that. We're hoping that the government realizes that. It's just not going to be good. It's going to affect our economy. It's going to affect a lot more things than people realize. Okay? So hopefully that doesn't go through. And also more protesting. I mean, goodness, protesting everywhere, right? And I was telling you that like a month ago. Protesting. Yes. Moonstar says, read the band. It's a lot more than TikTok. Yes, it is. So, okay. Jeannie says we're supposed to get bad weather in Indiana Friday. Hopefully it's not as bad as Mississippi. Well, I was going to do that prediction down the thing, and I'll probably say it again. But Spirit showed me, they woke me up like they normally do, and like where they were showing me the Tennessee thing, they're showing me again, I feel like it's on the border of Michigan and Tennessee. I'm seeing another storm. I'm seeing another tornado. And I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I'm seeing more tornadoes again. Like I said in the beginning of the year and even last year, tornadoes this year. It's not done. It's going to be a little while before that goes down. Okay, and let's send prayers to the family and the people in Tennessee with the shooting. I mean, my God, when is it going to stop, right? When is it going to stop? Okay, come on, people. But I don't want to go there. I just can't. Okay, so with Mars in Cancer, because it is a water sign. So here we go again. Water. There's going to be more water. There's going to be more tornadoes. There's going to be more water. And there's going to be a lot of emotions, a lot of people's emotions. So that's going to be connected to the protesting. That's going to be the family. That's going to be the people that you work with. A lot of emotions are going to be uprising, okay? It's like, especially when it's around the full moon and things like that. Oh, my God, like around April 20th, which is my husband and my anniversary. And I get it. It's the 420 and all that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I just keep on seeing the emotions and I just keep on seeing the water. Okay. Oh, a prediction that I did. I helped. Remember that missing person that I shared with you, I think 2 weeks ago. The guy named was Larry, and I was helping out his daughter or stepdaughter or whatever. And I told her that I saw him sitting up against a tree, slumped over. I saw him in the thick of the woods, where you'd have to get into the thick of the woods. She said out of all the psychics that they got help from, I was the closest one. He was up against a tree, he was slumped over, and he was in the thick of the woods. I didn't exactly show you the exact space, but it was probably he was a half a mile down from where I saw it, but they found him. So let's send prayers and let the angels come in and help that family. Okay. So another one with that. So I love the acknowledgement. I'm thankful to the daughter or the person that I was helping out with that. She came back and told me, she's like, it wasn't right where I thought, but it was I was the closest, and he was in this space leaning up against a tree in the thick of the woods, because I said, yeah, he's in the thick of the woods, and people that were there didn't look there because it was too thick, and they were saying to me, well, Debbie, he wouldn't go in there, and I was seeing him. Yes, he went in there. So that's where he was found. So let's send prayers and everything to that family. Okay. And Kathy's saying 202 people in the house. Whoop, whoop. Prayers to all. Yes. And Kathy, I think you were having heart surgery or something like that, right? So let's send prayers to her too. Thank you for keeping the count for us. Okay. Also, with the emotions in this next 2 months, control. So Water, 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 emotion, emotion, emotions, and people are going to try to control. That's why there's going to be this protesting. That's why there's going to be these fights against each other, because people are going to be trying to control. Not just this is around the world. This is not just for the States, okay? This is around the world. The protesting, the control, trying to control, not trying to, they're trying to hide things from us, and they don't want us to see certain things, okay? So, but this is also going to be around you and the work and da-da-da. I'm going to be doing each zodiac sign, so I'll tell you the ones that are going to have the control or whatever. And I'm going to have a dollar sign behind when I do the zodiac signs of 4 is the highest if you're going to have lots of abundance, and then 3, 2, and then 1, okay? And then I'm also going to put a positive at the end. So, okay. So I'm going to be kind of reading this because I kind of did this automatic writing again. And so it's going to sound a little discombobulated, but let me kind of read this. People that think are going to control you are feeling they are losing you. It could cause upheaval and disagreements. So people that are going to be controlling you are doing it because they're feeling that they're losing you. Just like with the government, just like with the TikTok, just like with, the banks, all that stuff, okay? So politics, family, friends, and work. So set your boundaries, okay? And I talked about boundaries with Madison. I have that video up. You can check that out when we were talking about boundaries. Me and Madison are going to be doing a taping this week, and it's going to be about intentions, but I'm going to put that up when I'm gone in Brazil, okay? So there's going to be a lot of gossip. There's going to be a lot of gossip. Good, truthful gossip, not true gossip, okay? Lorianne just said, so glad to catch up with you tonight. Thank you, Lorianne. Thank you. It's going to be a lot of politics, gossip. Authoritative figures will be hiding things from us, not just from us, but from the U.S., Australia, France, and England. And they're going to try to manipulate you and of what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're hearing. Okay, so I'm going to say that again because, like I said, if you saw my handwriting, you'd be like, I don't even know how you can read this, Debbie. I'm lucky I can read it. It's really bad. But I just, when I do that automatic writing, I don't know. You guys do automatic writing at all? If you do, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? LAX, it says swarm of small earthquakes happened near San Francisco. Oh, yeah, I was talking about that. That I keep on seeing it around San Francisco or even in northern of that. And Justin Warriors, Debbie, why am I so sick? Because of these earthquakes that are happening, the shifting of the earth. I'm doing the same thing. Check for crystals in the bra. I just took them out. I just took out the crystals in the bra. Annette just gave me 1111. Thank you. Sending angels to all. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate that. I'm going to get a piece of paper here so I can, because I always thank you beautiful people at the comment section of my YouTube. So I'll put your name on there. Thank you. Okay, so many politics, authoritative figures. And this could be your boss. This could be your friend. This could be your parents. This could be not just the government. Okay, this is around the world, are going to be trying to hide things from you. You didn't see what I saw, what you saw. You didn't hear what you thought you heard. You're not feeling that. You're not mad at me. Especially people that are manipulative or having affairs or trying to hide money. Okay, and that's going to be happening in the next 2 months. Truth will be shown in different ways than the norm. They will try to show you the truth or try to show the truth in an emotional way, so the liars could be called out when they let their guards down through an emotional state. So what Spirit was saying here is that liars, because of this emotion that's coming through because of the Cancer, Mars and Cancer, a lot of emotion, and that water has a lot of power, right? So liars are going to have their guards down, and they're, like people when they have a couple too many drinks, and then that truth comes out. a lot of truth is going to be coming out. They're going to be like, oh, damn. So there's going to be people that are going to be pissed because they slipped, okay? So there's going to be slip. So with that being said, Spirit said some cold cases could be resolved. A lot of cold cases or a lot of cases that they're like, information could come through. So if you're working for cold cases or detective or being in the police, that information is going to come out, a lot more information. So that's why I'm saying there could be this big, huge cold case that has been around for a long time. God, I don't have the crystals. I'm still zinging. Could be resolved, okay? Jean said liars need to be exposed. Yes, they do. And the truth needs to be shown. Yes, Sylvia, exactly. The truth will not be shown in a straightforward fashion. People will show interest in love by emotions. Okay, so the truth won't be shown in just the straightforward thing. Like I said, it will be a slip up. A truth will be, oh, what did you say there? It could be, it was or is, or I wasn't there when they really said I was there. Do you know what I mean? It could be the slightest thing with a slip up of where the truth is going to be shown. And this is going to be for numerous of things. Okay. I don't know how to say your name. I'm having surgery next month. I thought asking the doctor, can I bring my crystals? Yeah, why not? Put it in the room. And we'll send your prayers too. Okay. I'm hoping the cold case for 32 years still is pending. Okay. So let's hope that some of these cases get solved. People will show interest in love by emotion. So it's not going to always be just by the action. They're going to be emotionally, either emotionally saying, I love you, or, let me hug you and kiss you and give you more attention. Okay. Married or single. If you're questioning if they do they like me, they will show it to you like with laughter, joy, hugs, touching, and nurturing. So they're going to show it to you in an emotional way. Does this person like me? If they're not showing it to you in an emotional way, then I would double check that question. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Okay, so to get notice or to go forward in love and health, it will matter where your emotions are and thoughts and feelings. This aspect will matter because emotions in Cancer is like water, powerful, forceful, creative. It will be like the Colorado River making the Grand Canyon. Yes, your emotions, feelings, and thoughts will be that powerful. So I'm going to say that again. To get notice or to go forward in love, health, or wealth, it will matter where your emotions are and thoughts and feelings are. So your emotions are going to be your kryptonite these next 2 months. Your emotions are going to be the power, okay? Then the thought and then the feeling, okay? So try to be in that happy space or that positive space, okay? Okay, so the aspects will matter because the emotions, like I said, in Cancer is like water. You know how powerful water can be, forceful, creative. It will be like the Colorado River making the Grand Canyon. Yes, your emotions, feelings, thoughts will be that powerful. If you have placements in Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra, this will be a hard time to shut up the negative, those little thoughts in your mind, okay? It will be a little bit more challenging for you. Put the sticky note up that reminds you that you're safe and worthy to be positive. You're going to have the negative thoughts because you're going to be in an angst. Again, it's going to be around your emotions. I was talking about Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. It doesn't have to be that bad, okay? So if you're having the negative thought, I always say acknowledge it, but then tell it to go away, okay? You have to acknowledge it to let it go, and then say, I don't accept it, okay? So these personalities are going to be a little emotional. So if you're in a relationship, which I am, with an Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, or Libra, like I said, they're going to be a little more emotional than normal. They might be a little more negative than normal. Just step back and know it's not you, okay? Okay, if you have Scorpio, Pisces placements, because being a water sign, this can finally bring some greatness and power to you. No time to hide, even if you're tired from the last 7 months. So us water signs, we've gone through a lot. Like you know, all my things have been breaking down, right? It's like, okay, here we go again. So the greatness is coming for us finally in the next 2 months. So to embrace that, not to bring the fear, worry, and doubt that you had from before. And I'm not saying that it just has to be the Pisces and the Scorpios. It can be everybody, all right? Krista Moon says, I have 6th placement in Libra. I've been feeling so negative this past week. I'm going to focus on adjusting my mindset. Thank you. Lisa loves animals, who always donates. She just gave me $5. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for always donating, and I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. I should make up a song. Heather says, my Cancer hubby is already moody. I need a she cave. Yeah. I need a huge one. My cave needs to be by the ocean so I can hide in there. Okay. Okay. With Mars in Cancer, next 2 months, water issues, floodings, storms, waves. I still keep on seeing the Pacific Ocean creating a huge wave or volcanic action happening there or something erupting. Okay. Also water in U.S., Scotland, Holland, Bahamas, Belize, Colombia, Liberia, I can't say it. Rwanda, South Korea, Australia, and the Panama. Okay? These countries not only have to watch out for flooding, but also for earthquakes. Okay? And then again, I saw that major tornado between Michigan and Tennessee. Okay? Rita said, my son is a Cancer. His emotions today were way out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Wildflower Within. Hi, Debbie. Just a reminder to announce its last call for our Brazil and retreat. Well, Hannah Banana, if you listened from the beginning, I already said that. But a good reminder. Thank you. Someone said, she already did. Yes. Okay. We're going through the signs. Okay, now I'm going to go through the signs. Entertainment only. Take what resonates with you. This is just what could happen, what's going around, okay? I'm going to give dollar signs. So 4 is the highest for the dollar sign. So this is what I'm saying is how much abundance can come in, okay? Debbie, your necklace is amazing, citrine. Yes, I had a client make this for me. Isn't that beautiful? And it's got amethyst in there too. Thank you. Thank you, Astrid. So I'm going to do a dollar sign, and then I'm going to do a little happy thing at the end, okay? Because some of it's going to sound like, is she being mean? And I'm not trying to be mean, okay? So the first one is Cancer. Allow others to help you. Work on yourself. Create boundaries. Go for it. This is the time to go for your whatever it is that you're wanting to go for. Go for it, okay? Go for that job. Go for that person. Go for that health, all right? Watch out for accidents. You're going to have spiritual awakening. There's going to be a lot of spiritual awakening with this Cancer. Like I said, water, powerful time for you. Not just powerful emotionally, but spiritually. And that's for everybody. When it's water is a very high conduit to connect to the spiritual realm, okay? It's a very high conduit. So for Cancer, big thing with spiritual awakening. So I'm giving you 3 dollar signs going to 4, okay? So your happiness is be grateful for something to be grateful for will happen within the 2 months, okay? And I don't know what the degree is. It could be something small to something really big, but there's something, the universe is saying something to be grateful will happen within the next 2 months. Your crystal that you could work with is ruby for money and relationships because the ruby is connected to Mars, okay? So the next one is Leo, all right? Leo, watch out for the addictions. If you are a person that have addictions, go and ask for that help. Don't try to sit there and do it all yourself. Mindful, be careful, anger, emotions. Need to have that blind faith that things are going to go your way, okay? Have that blind, because I feel like the addiction is the angst that's going on. You're attuning to what's going on in the world, okay? Grace says, I'm absolutely feeling it. Gratitude for blessings. Yes, 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 yes. So, and these signs are for the sun, the moon, or the rising, whatever resonates with you, okay? So Leo, the addiction, mindful, be careful, anger, emotions, need to have blind faith, okay? People are going to want to help you, okay? Having the blind faith will help you with your anxiety and your security. It's there. It's there. Just have the faith. It doesn't have to be a religion faith. Just have faith in yourself. It's there, okay? You could buy a home, a car. Let's see where I'm here. Because there could be an investment or an investment. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying that you could be there in that space. Believe in yourself. Listen to your insight, okay? Your money sign is $2, a $2 sign. Two of them, 1 and 2. Something happens to make you happy, okay? Your stone is red spinel, S-P-I-N-E-L. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Spinel. I'm thinking of saying that, or spinel. And yellow sapphire. It is for your power, to be in power, and it's for your health, okay? All right. Yay! On Leo, sun, moon, and rising now. Yes. Okay, so the next one we're on now is Virgo. So Hannah Banana, if you're still listening. Virgo. Okay. Stop worrying. Stop arguing. If single, get out. This is a good time to find a lover. Or even a friend. You know, if you're single, go out with your friends. They're saying to go out with your friends, but also go out and meet somebody. Okay? This is a good thing. Okay? Good time for that. Communication is going to be a big thing for Virgos. Being a leader, a helper, and a mentor. Do the book. Do that lecture. That's in your. If someone's asking you to do a lecture or write the book or doing something, do that. Reach for those goals. This is a perfect time to reach for those goals. Okay. Your money sign is $3. So 1, 2, 3 out of 4. So it's pretty good that you could get abundance. It could be about money, security, foundation, that kind of thing. Okay, so when I'm talking about the dollar signs. So $3 signs for you, something works out for you. Something's going to work out for you. It's like, oh, wow, that worked out really fast or really easy. Yay, okay. And your stone is malachite. Helps with emotions, wounds, and relationships. Malachite helps with emotions, wounds, and relationships. Okay, so the next one, Wildflowers Within is going, ooh, I love it. Yes, it's perfect, 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 perfect for you. Okay, the next one is Libra. Libra. It's going to be, the next 2 months is going to be about careers, okay? You're going to be overcoming a bad time, issues, and arguments, okay? Excuse me. You're going to be working hard, though. There's going to be hard work. Excuse me, I took a drink of water. Could have a new job position, and there's going to be a lot of work. So they might ask you to do overtime. They might be like, oh, we need you here, we need you there. You're going to be needed and wanted, and there's going to be a lot of work around you, okay? I don't care if it's your own business. I don't care if you're like, I'm retired and I'm not doing anything. Someone might call you up and say, can you help us painting? This is my son. Can you help us paint? Could you help us with this? Could you babysit? Could you da-da-da-da? Some people are going to be asking you, okay? You're going to find a new way to receive money. So you could win it. You could create another business. You're selling something. There could be a new way of receiving money. You're going to be helping others if you want to. You're going to be helping others. There's going to be boundaries. Okay, so there's going to be boundaries around you too, and stability. So the next 2 months is wanting to bring stability to you. This is for Libra. Kathy says there's 282 people in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you for connecting and listening. Okay, the dollar sign for Libra is 3. Whoops, I put 4 fingers up. 3, to 4 fingers. Yes. 3 to 4. So this is a good time to, you know, get what you want or be in the positive. You could maybe win that bingo game or win that candy bar or that, you know, trip or whatever. So it's very, very lucky time. Okay. A desire is going to happen. There's a certain desire that you're wanting. It's going to happen. Your stone is diamond. Diamonds is a girl's best friend. Okay. And it's for luck and prosperity. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know why I have a tickle in my throat, but it wants to tickle me. Just saying says, crazy, spooky Debbie is on point with me. Libra, thank you. Yoo-hoo. Okay, next one is Scorpio. Okay. I have a thing on my nose, or is that a shadow? Must be a shadow. Okay, Scorpio, it's going to be about travel. Okay, so the next 2 months, there's going to be a lot of travel. It could be just a weekend travel. Someone might say, let's go in the car and just do a Sunday drive. Do you remember Sunday drives? Are you guys old enough that because the gas wasn't so expensive and we'd be like, let's go for a Sunday drive. Let's go drive around the lake, or let's go, you know, to the cabin, or let's just do a weekend trip. So this next 2 months, there could be travel there. Okay. And travel, like I said, it will be for the goodness of you. Okay, so the travel will be, of course, for the trip, or it's just to help you be with ease, or it's going to help you relax, or it's going to help you connect. Okay, it's a good travel. It's not going to be bad. Okay. The beliefs, your beliefs, so if it's spiritual beliefs or religion beliefs or whatever, are going to be really, really strong. You could be teaching. You will be teaching. You probably don't know it, but you're going to be teaching. Okay. And creating a new job, you will help your kids. Somehow you're going to be helping your kids. So it could be your kids, your grandkids, pseudo kids. It could be nieces or nephews or whatever. But you're going to be helping the younger generation. It could be just that you said a word, or you're literally going to be helping them. Okay. You're going to bring stability to others. You're going to bring some kind of stability. Again, some words, communication, emotion, bringing some stability to people. A spiritual transformation. There's going to be a big spiritual transformation for the Scorpios. Our dollar sign, Spirit said 4. Woohoo! I hope so. I hope they're right. Yee-hee. Just Saying just gave me $10. Thank you, Just Saying. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. We need to think of a song. I need to think of a song for the donation. Like, ding dong, I just got a donation. Yahoo. Okay. For the dollars, enjoy life, fun, and joy. So for Scorpio, there's going to be things that are going to come up that is going to be joyful. Allow that joy to come into you. If you're like, I'm Flintstones, rockin' second, then look up and try to bring some joy into your life, okay? It will be better than what you think, all right? Helping my son with his wedding in July. Yes, my son's getting married in June, so congrats. So, okay, what else was there? Okay. Enjoying life, fun and joy. Our stone is topaz and citrine for empathy, joy, and money. Okay, so empathy, helping other people, joy, and money. If anything with the Scorpios, please bring the joy in. Please bring the joy in. Scorpios need abundance right now. Yes, Astrid. Yeah. Heather says you could ring a bell every time you get a donation. Yeah, I could have my my tuning forks that I have for, you know what I mean? Ding, and the vibration so that the thankfulness hits everybody. That would be kind of cool. Rita said, my daughter just got engaged. A lot of people are getting married. Have you noticed that? A lot of people are getting married or having kids. It's just like crazy right now. Love it. Love it. Okay, the next one is Sagittarius. It's about money and security. Investments. I'm not telling you to invest. That's your choice. Entertainment only. But there could be an opportunity of investments for you. it's going to be around money. It's going to either be good or bad. Okay, so there's going to be issues around money. You could get an inheritance. Watch out with your taxes. If you haven't done your taxes already, be careful with your taxes. Make sure that it's all in order, okay? Because if it's not, then you're going to get called out on it, all right? There could be letting go, the ending of things, ending of relationships, ending of work, ending of a situation here. Situations, because there's going to be new beginnings for you. There's going to be massive new beginnings for the Sagittarius. Like it or not, I don't care if you're just sitting in your recliner, there's going to be some kind of new beginning. Angie just gave me $9.99. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Okay. There's new beginnings. Embrace the change. Some people could even move or buy or do some kind of real estate. Do you know what I mean? So there's a big movement going on. So it's like the end of something, the new beginning of something else. It could be a new business. It could be a new job. It could be a new home, a new car, a new friendship. Okay, so a lot of new beginnings for Sagittarius. So get ready for that. There could be a move. You could be buying real estate, remodeling, or cleaning. There's going to be some kind of movement. Some kind of movement. If you don't move, then you could have an illness that is connected to movement. Okay, so like your blood or diabetic or things like that. Okay, your dollar bills are 3. It's a $3 bill out of 4. And your beautiful positive is a prayer will be answered. Some kind of prayer will be answered. Your stone is turquoise, healing, power, and water. Okay, so you could wear the turquoise and program it for the power of you, or just wearing your turquoise for the next 2 months will give you power and help you with the healing. Okay, all right. Interesting. My contract is ending. Looking forward to a new beginning. Need a new job. It's funny how spirit. It's funny how spirit can be so accurate. Thinking about moving to Oregon. Enjoy Oregon. Is it going to be by the coast? Because move over. Maybe I'll move next to you. Okay, so Capricorn. It's going to be about relationships. All forms of relationship. It could be work, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be whatever. The spirits, whatever. So it's going to be about relationships. Some challenges are going to be needed to be faced. So it's like, oh God, I need to tell them this. I need to tell them this. I need to tell them this. This is the time that you're probably going to have to tell it, or it's going to leak out again. Like I was talking about before, truth is going to be shown anyways. So if there's something that you need to say to somebody, if you're a Capricorn, this is the time that it might be told to you, or you need to tell it. It wants you to bring fun, okay? Be careful in discussions. A good time to be single. If you're single, it's a good time to go out. Great time to meet new people in relationships and work, okay? So you're like, oh, I need to meet a new boss, or I need to... or you might have new coworkers and you might be friends with them. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you're going out boogieing, boogie nights, going out boogieing and meet some new friends or partner or whatever. Okay, it's a good time to do that. New people in relationships or work. I feel like it's in that kind of space. Okay, I mean it could be in other areas, but it's a good time. It's a good time. Look up and enjoy it. Allow the people to come to you. You can trust them. Okay, you can trust them. Your dollar sign is $3 out of 4, which is not bad. And let's see, the affirmation is a goal is met. So if you have like a diet goal, or you're like, I need to type up this paper, or I'm going to get that position or something, a goal, small or big, could be met. Okay, you got to allow it. Your stone is garnet for red. The power, because of the power of Mars. So garnet is very connected to Mars. So you have a very powerful stone that you could be working with, okay? The next one is Aquarius. Okay, focus on pets. Get a pet. animal spirit, your animal spirit guide, it's going to be very connected to the earth. You're getting a pet, you're letting go of a pet, you're feeling the spirit of a pet that you know. So pet and earth is going to be very powerful in the next 2 months. Dealing with coworkers, good or bad, you're going to have to deal with a coworker. Unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with a coworker. Okay, so this is Aquarius. Could change jobs and be very, very busy. Excuse me. They're wanting you to diet. Even if you don't need to diet, then your diet could be changed in some way. Okay, so that maybe you go to the doctor and he's like, well, you need to get off that sugar, or you can't drink anymore, or something. Something could be changed with your diet, because you got to watch out for your health. So watch out for your health. If there's any little go get checked. Okay, always get it checked. Have fun. Bring your joy in. Okay, you need to have fun. Beautiful Black Star gave me $19.99. Thank you, Beautiful Black Star. I'm going to say BB Star. And $19.99. Thank you for that. I appreciate the donations. She said you're amazing. Thank you. So what did I say? I'm so lost. Okay, have fun. Bring joy in. You got $3 signs, and it could go to 4. Okay, Aquarius, another big thing with the money. So you could know that you're worthy and safe to allow this abundance to you. What I'm saying about these dollar signs is that it could come to you, but you have to allow it, right? You have to be accepting of it and know you're worthy of it. So it could come through 3 to 4 bars, which is a lot. A desire or a change you're hoping for will happen. And your stone is amethyst, helping with insight, with focus and power. Okay? Pat Lee says, it's official, Debbie. You are beautiful in every color you wear. Oh, thank you. I think it's the computer. But thank you. I'll accept that. Thank you. Okay, Pisces. Creativity. You're going to be creativity. Remember, you're a water sign. So you got power with water. Use that conduit. Connect to that insight. Connect to that power of all knowing. All right? If you're wanting to do healings, if you're wanting to be in that space, this is a powerful time for you. Okay, creativity. Be and allow your insight. A lot of right brain things. Creativity. If you're wanting to paint, you're wanting to write, you want to automatic writing, things like that. All right? Start the business. If dating, not a good time to get too serious with somebody, because your power and your energy is going to be different because of the water sign, okay? So if you're dating and you're like, oh, but I really like this gal or guy, Debbie, just take it easy and then get a little more serious after the 2 months, okay? Just saying. But that's your choice, all right? Don't need to work so hard, for criminy sakes, don't you know? So don't work so hard, don't you know, okay? If you're wanting to get pregnant, perfect time to get pregnant, or working with kids, okay? Or adopting a kid, or spend time with your kids, because this is a beautiful time with kids. Kid energy around you. Your dollar sign is 2. $2 signs. Your soul and spirit are opening. Your soul and spirit are wanting to open, to connect to that, to have that all-knowing to come into you, to know your path, okay? Your stone is aquamarine, which I have here. I'm not a Pisces, but this is just a beautiful stone. For luck and insight, again, that insight. Your insight is going to be very powerful. I'm a Pisces rising, so some of this is going to resonate with me, okay? The next one is Aries, home and work. It's going to be focused on your home and your work. You're either going to paint, redecorate. You're going to have home challenges. So there might be an issue with your home, apartment, condo, townhouse, home, hut, tent, something with anything with security. It could be a car, it could be your truck. If you're running a truck business, look at your trucks, look at your tires, if you're going on a trip, make sure you're checking everything, okay? Emotions. You're going to be very emotional. Be careful with work. Lay low. Don't get into the business at work. If there's the gossip, listen to it, but don't spread it. If you're thinking like, I want to I oughta step back and don't I oughta for 2 months. Okay. Lay low. This is what Spirit showed me, and I thought it was kind of funny, but they were saying, do feng shui. Change your energetic field at home, okay? Will help with the energy at home and work. Do a feng shui thing at work, feng shui in your car, feng shui at home, or something, okay? Because they're saying that will help you with the energetic field around you. Your dollar signs are $2, and your lucky break thing is a problem will be solved. There's a problem that you have. It will get solved. Your stone is garnet also, red and red coral for luck and life purpose. So you're going to use it for your life purpose and for luck. The next sign is Taurus. Taurus, the bull. Okay, that one is going to be around communication for the next 2 months. Again, this could be your sun, rising, or moon. Communication, more work. Ask for frickin' help because you're going to be getting more work. I can't do all this. Start speaking up, okay? Ask for help. Time to be noticed. So if you're doing everybody else's work, this is the time to go to the boss and go, hey, I'm doing everybody's work. I need some help. If you can't, then I got to stand back and not do so much work, okay? So this is the time to be noticed. You're going to see who you can trust and not trust in the next 2 months. Something will come up. Like I was saying in the beginning, the liars are going to be shown, okay? Or the truth is going to be shown. Let's think positive here. This is a perfect time for seeding, starting the projects, starting whatever it is. I don't care if it's a scrapbook, you start wanting to start cooking, you wanting to start the diet, you want to start a business. This is a good seeding time starting. Also, do a trip. You could do a little trip. There's got to be some little bit of movement too. Yeah. I don't care if it's dancing every day, but do some kind of movement. Okay. Do not be stagnant. Got it? Okay. Yay. All right. So your dollar signs are 4. Yes. 4 dollar signs if you allow it. And a blessing is coming your way. And your stone is rose quartz for love and beauty. Because you're probably just a beautiful person anyways. So love and beauty, rose quartz. Get that heart chakra going, okay? Okay, Gemini. It's going to be about money. Money, honey, in a rich man's world. Okay, money, be careful with spending. Do not borrow money out or do not borrow money. Do not borrow money from someone or do not borrow money to somebody. I hope that makes sense. It's like, right. Okay, be careful with your money, of spending it. You're going to be focusing on your career and money. A new approach can come to your work. So with a new approach, it could be that you're going a different way. Like I was saying before, I'm not going to work as hard. Or that you could get a new position, or you could get a new job. There's going to be a new approach, okay? If you do not like and allow these changes to happen, then it's going to be very challenging to you because there's going to be some kind of change so that you might get a new boss or you get a new neighbor or you get a new friend or you get a new car, Don't fight the change. Don't fight the change, okay? Your dollar thing is, okay, wait a minute. Where am I at here? Was I at my mind? Okay, so Gemini, yeah. So focus on and allow the change. Okay, your dollar sign is $2. Your answer comes in stillness and meditation, okay? Your answer is coming in stillness and meditation. I don't know this stone. I'll have to look up this stone for you, but it's called Alexandrite or pearl for luck and making decisions, okay? So $2, answer comes in stillness and meditation. Your answers will come to you in that way. Alexandrite for your stone, pearl for luck and making a decision, okay? So that's all of them, all right? Wildflowers within, yes. Career and money, Gemini rising here. Woohoo! I allow. So the card I was talking about in my TikTok, I ask the universe, what do you want to bring to the people? And the Wheel of Fortune came up. Okay? So the people that are listening to this, because you got to figure there's millions and millions of people. So if you're one of the people that are listening to this, Wheel of Fortune can come your way. It can be happiness. It could bring brightness to you. It could be the Wheel of Fortune in health, love, joy, spirituality. It's going to be up to you where you're going to allow it to come in. Okay? We know you're worthy of it. And I just say allow it. All right? So I want to give you blessings and smiles. And until next Tuesday, and thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the people that are listening and connecting. I appreciate you. I am grateful for you. I love you all. Okay, until next Tuesday, I want to give you blessings and smiles, and have a great day. Bye-bye.